Hey there, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Spreading My Love and Awareness. Today we're gonna be talking about bipolar disorder, so stay tuned. Congratulations, your piercing has healed, and now you're ready to explore the world of jewelry. Start with bodycandy.com and get 25% off your first order using my discount code Michelle Mutangadura 25. The link is in the description below, just so you don't get lost with internet navigation or ads that may disturb you on the way. Thank you so much and happy body modification. Bipolar disorder is a mental illness that is marked by extreme mood changes. So you'll have extreme highs and you'll have extreme lows, and then you get like in a depressed state, and then the next time you're like cloud nine and everything. That's what bipolar disorder is. Extreme mood changes, guys, not mood swings. A lot of people have mood swings, so don't get that part wrong. We probably all have mood swings, but if you have bipolar disorder, these are extreme. Like one time you're under the blanket crying and feeling like ending your life, and then the next time you are on cloud nine, like you are way up. You're like high up there. So symptoms of bipolar disorder, there's only three. So there's mania, hypomania, and depression. So I'll start by talking about the first symptom, mania. So what happens when you're experiencing episodes of mania is that you'll be feeling extreme emotional highs. Like you'll be feeling so euphoric, everything will be so positive, you'll be so excited, like you will be under some emotional highs, like high up there. And when you're experiencing mania, it can be accompanied by certain activities, like engaging in sexual activities, using drugs, and going on spending sprees, because that's exactly how mania may make you feel. It's like an extreme emotional high. You'll feel like doing everything and anything that can make you feel very happy or excited. Then the second symptom being hypomania. So with hypomania, it's a bit different from mania in the sense that whatever you're feeling does not end up affecting your relationships or your social life or your work life. Unlike mania, a lot can happen and a lot can be affected or disrupted. So that's just the difference between mania and hypomania. Then the third symptom being depression. With depression, you feel really sad, you feel so hopeless, and you'll have constant suicidal thoughts. You feel like life is not worth living. You'll just be in the worst state emotionally, and you'll feel like there is no better feeling that is worth for you to feel when you're in a depressed state. So these are the three symptoms of a person who is suffering from bipolar disorder. But although bipolar disorder is not a rare mental health condition, it is actually quite hard to diagnose because of its symptoms. Like the symptoms can be found in anyone, or a person can look like they are showing a certain symptom, so you can't just then say, okay, you have bipolar disorder. So that makes it really hard to diagnose, because so many people can go through depression and all of that stuff. We all have highs in our emotions, we all we all have lows as well. So that's the reason why it's really hard to diagnose. So if you feel like someone you love, or maybe you yourself, is facing one of these symptoms, I definitely encourage you to just check in with the mental health professionals so that they can diagnose what exactly is going on with you, and so that you can start some medication or therapy, which is definitely healthy for yourself. So we have 3 types of bipolar disorder. Yes, bipolar is getting more complicated, which is why if you're facing those symptoms, don't panic. Just get checked first, and then you can panic, because you cannot cure bipolar disorder, unfortunately, but you can still live with it and live a normal life, do everything normally. You'll just learn how to control it and everything. But anyway, there are 3 types. There's bipolar 1, there's bipolar 2, and there's cyclothymia. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly, but I'll get right into what the difference is with the 3. So yeah, stay tuned. So before I jump right in, what actually differentiates one type of bipolar disorder from another is the symptoms that you will face, how long you face these symptoms, and not exactly your gender, but some of them are more common in women than in men. So that's how you can differentiate between one and the other. So with bipolar disorder 1, you will experience a manic episode, and then you can experience major depression or hypomanic episodes, either before or after the manic episode has happened. So that's bipolar disorder 1, and it affects men and women equally. Then with bipolar disorder 2, you're likely to experience major depression that lasts for at least 2 weeks. Then you're also more likely to experience a hypomanic episode, which lasts for about 4 days, and it's more common in women than it is common in men. So the third one is cyclothymia. With cyclothymia, you will experience depression as well as hypothermia, but at a lesser severity than with mania and depression, which is in bipolar 1, and hypomania and depression, which is in bipolar 2. Okay, so that's the difference, and it also lasts for a shorter time than with bipolar 1 and bipolar 2. So cyclothymia is a lot less severe than the other 2. So people with cyclothymia will experience about a month or 2 months where they have stable moods, and that does actually make it a whole lot less severe than bipolar 1 and bipolar 2. Moving on to the causes of bipolar disorder, it's not yet clear what actually causes bipolar in one person and not cause it in another person, but I've come up with 3 causes which I found while I was doing my research. So the first cause is genetics. So if you have a family member or a relative that had bipolar, you are most likely to get it, but that does not mean you will get it, if that makes sense. You're at a greater risk, but it doesn't put you on that list okay, you are going to get it because exactly. So that's the first cause. Then the second cause is your brain. So your brain structure is very important, and if you have some sort of abnormalities, or suppose you are under the influence of drugs and your brain has not fully developed, you are putting yourself at risk of having bipolar disorder. The third cause is environmental factors. So it's not just what's in your body that can cause or put you at risk to having bipolar disorder. Outside environmental things such as your life experiences, your physical health, and any traumatic experiences from the past can actually put you at a greater risk of developing bipolar disorder. So I'm gonna tell you the possible treatments. As I had said before, it does not have a cure, so you can get some help, or you can get professional help as well as take some medication in order to have it dialed down. So each of the factors I've just mentioned may contribute to a person's mental health in getting bipolar disorder, but you are at a higher risk if all three factors are present in your life. So you definitely be at a higher risk of getting bipolar disorder if all the three factors apply to you in a way. So possible treatments to bipolar disorder are medications such as antidepressants, antipsychotics, as well as mood stabilizers. So I'm not going to mention the specific medications you should buy, because I do not want to be responsible for a person just going to some regular drugstore and buying medicine. Go and get yourself through the right professional channels and be diagnosed first, and then seek the medication that you are advised to take. Then I would also recommend that you go for therapy, but specifically psychotherapy, and also specifically cognitive psychotherapy, cognitive behavioral therapy. Okay? So thank you all for watching. There's also natural ways of handling bipolar in terms of the treatments. I will make a second video on that. I didn't want this one to be too long. There's actually a whole lot more to talk about. I'll get into it in terms of men, women, children, and then also the natural ways to take care of bipolar disorder. Thank you guys for making it till the end. Bye! Hey there, so you made it till the end. I'm so grateful. So I just uploaded my first game on the Google Play Store. I would really love for you to download it, leave a review, and hopefully that's gonna be like 5 stars and everything. So thank you so much. Mwah. Bye.